Hey guys, in this Python video tutorial, we'll be continuing with the talk on basically the education on lists, so lists and tuples. Right now we're discussing lists, so this is a continuation of the video series. So if you haven't watched the Python series, go back and watch it so you know what's happening. So basically now we'll discuss the repetition operator. So previously we learned that the asterisk symbol multiplies two numbers. However, when the operand on the left of the symbol is a sequence, such as a list, and the operand on the right is an integer, it becomes the repetition operator. So basically the asterisk is being used as the repetition operator. They kind of name it that in Python. All it really does is it multiplies and expands a list. So we'll do some examples in a sec. Excuse me. The repetition operator makes multiple copies of a list and joins them all together. So basically, if we just have list times n, that's how it works. That's the notation. So list asterisk n. So maybe I'll just write that out. So we'll just delete all that. So we have list. So this is going to be a comment because it's not an actual line of code. So it's going to be list asterisk n. So imagine that without the comment, that's a notation. Like math notation, same idea like any math notation. Basically that's the notation. So in the general format, list is a list, and n is a number of copies to make. So just an example here. If we take a variable such as like list, such as like val, you can call it array, doesn't really matter. So we can say like arr list, or we can just call it array, doesn't really matter. Points to, we can say that it points to, so we have this variable here, array. We're going to say that it points to 0 in square brackets times 5. So what's going to happen is, well, I'll show you. So if we print array like that, so I'll save that and run it. You can see that we have this array here. So it took 0 as the first element, multiplied it by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it basically just expanded that 0 across 5 elements, index 0 to 4, right? Because an array goes from, a list goes from, maybe I should have probably called this list, but that's okay. So in Python, let's just say that it's a array list. Whoops. What happened there? Oh, whoops, sorry. So we have array list. We'll have to change the print variable as well. So basically we have, so in a list in Python, goes from index 0 to the elements minus 1. So in this case we have 5 elements, index 0 to 5 minus 1, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the expression 0 in square brackets multiplied by 5. It makes 5 copies of the list and joins them all together in a single list. The resulting list is assigned to the array list variable. So on the next line, we pass the list to the print function, which then we get the print of it. So we print out the list. So another example, if we say like array list points to 0, 1, 2, sorry, 0, comma 1, comma 2, we take that whole thing and multiply it by 5, asterisk 5, yeah. So array list points to 0, 1, 2 in square brackets multiplied by 5. And we print the array list. Then we'll get 0, 1, 2 expanded. It's a little, you just have to memorize it really. We get 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. So 0, 1, 2 in a sequence 5 times. So you can see the sequence 0, 1, 2 has been printed 5 times enclosed by square brackets. So we're storing the data in square brackets. So again, most programming languages allow you to create sequence structures known as arrays. So arrays are similar to lists, but are much more limited in their capabilities in Python. You cannot create traditional arrays in Python because lists serve the same purpose and provide many more built-in capabilities. So basically a list is an array in Python. It has more functionalities. Again, you can store more types in it rather than one. So that's pretty much it. So that'll conclude the repetition operator. So now we'll move on to iterating over a list with the for loop. So we've done similar things in the past. We can just say we have our list var points to some integers. So 100, 1000, 10,000, 100,000. 1 million, so we're just multiplying them by 10, and then 10 million. So in our list var we have 6 elements index 0 through 5. So 100 is index 0, 10 million is index 5. They're not in an exact increasing order. They are increasing by multiples of 10, but of course we could have just put some random number here, so it can be anything, of course. And we can print this out with a for loop. So we can say for I in list var, we can print I. So we can print I each iteration. We'll print the next element in the list. So we'll save that and run it. So there you go, Python prints them out on a new line. So it's similar to a for each loop in Java, similar to just a normal for loop in C. So we'll probably just end it here for this part of the series. So this is just to include Python repetition, the repetition operator, and printing a list with a for loop. Thanks for watching. If you guys like the video, you can like and subscribe to the channel for more programming and investing tutorials, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Take care.